Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mihir Shah once again with another video. In this video, we are going to cover up again a last minute revision topic to be covered to easily pass your strategic financial management. This is the part 3 of our video series based on last minute revision under the subject strategic financial management. So let us see in this video what is the next important topic that needs to be covered so that you can easily score that particular marks in your paper.
Okay, now let us see the very first type of sum. We'll read out the question once. Venture Limited has 30 lakhs rupees available for investment in capital projects. So the total investment which you can make is of 30 lakhs. It has the options of making investment in proportion A, B, C and D. So there are like 4 projects which have been given to us in the form of A, B, C, D. Each project is entirely independent from each other and having useful life of 5 years. So the total number of years is 5. The expected present value of cash flow from the projects are as follows. So in this sum, if you look at, they are giving you project initial outlay and present value. So whenever they give you initial outlay, that initial outlay meaning is, what is the investment, cost of investment of each project, and the present value of those investment have been given to us. So the very first type is when you get initial outlay and present value. So let us see how to solve that sum. And lastly, they mentioned that from the above data given, please explain that which of the above investment should be undertaken, assuming that the project is divisible as well as indivisible. Okay, so this is the first type of sum in which they are giving you present value and initial outlay, and they are asking you to find which is the best project that can be selected when the investments are divisible as well as indivisible. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll note down number 1 here. Okay, number 1, and we'll note down here if the projects are divisible. So first we will be solving if it is divisible, then what can happen in this case. Okay, if the projects are divisible. Okay, so if the projects are divisible, now see the difference between both. If it is divisible, we have to rank them, and based on the ranks we'll have to see which investment is the best. Okay, so what here we'll do here is they are given you initial outlay, they have given you present value, so we need to find the net present value, that is NPV. Okay, so in order to find the NPV, okay, we will make a small tabular format. We'll have to make a small tabular format. So okay, in which we will be having the names of the projects. We'll have the present value or cash inflow. We'll have the outflows which are given. We will find the NPV, and thereafter we will have to rank them. Okay, so I will write your projects. We'll have inflow of cash, cash inflow, that is nothing but your PV values which they have been given us. We'll have outflow, so I'll write your cash outflow, and when you subtract both of them, cash inflow minus cash outflow, we will be getting NPV, and then after we will be ranking them. Okay, so which is the better among them. So now your 4 projects have been given to us: project A, B, C and D. Okay, 4 projects have been mentioned. The cash inflow of all the projects are 10 lakhs, 19 lakhs, 11,40,000 is all mentioned in the question. Okay, and 20 lakhs. Now the cash outflow for the first one is 8 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 7 lakhs and 13 lakhs. Cash inflow minus cash outflow will give you NPV. So we'll subtract 10 minus 8 is 2 lakhs. 19 minus 15 is 4 lakhs. 1140 minus 7 is 4,40,000. 20 minus 13 is 7 lakhs. Okay, once you get the NPV, let's start ranking them as per NPV. Now, which is the highest NPV we got in project D? So I'll rank that at rank number 1. The second highest is 4 lakh 40. The third highest is 4 lakhs. And the fourth highest is 2 lakhs. So for choosing the correct investment, we'll have to go according to rank wise. Now this is when the projects are divisible. Okay, so first step, we find the NPV, we got the ranks. Okay, now let us see the calculation. Okay, now we need to choose the best project so that our entire amount is fully, we need to basically maximize the NPV now. So now we'll write here calculation of NPV for my total investment. Okay, for my total investment. So now see how we do that. We'll have to create another small table here. Okay, where we'll have the value of NPV. We will have the value of inflow and outflows. Okay, so now look at this very carefully. Projects, the outflow, and the NPV, net present value. Now look at the question very carefully. Okay, at the start it is given that Venture Limited has 30 lakhs available for investment. So it is said that Venture Limited has only 30 lakhs. So now we'll have to choose the project in such a way that our entire 30 lakhs is occupied. Okay, it is divisible, so we have to spend 30 lakhs. Now as per our first table, we have to go rank wise. The very first project which was selected as rank 1 was project D. Project D was the first rank, so we will take that as first. The outflow of that particular project was 13 lakhs. So we'll note down that. And the NPV that it will fetch us is 7 lakhs. So we have noted that also. So out of 30 lakh investment, 7 lakhs we will be making in investment D. So another, okay, so out of 30, 13 is gone. So remaining 17 lakhs will require more. So now we go to rank number 2. For second rank is project C. The outflow is 7 lakhs. I can spend up to 17 lakhs more. So this we can spend 7 lakhs. So outflow is 7 lakhs. We have taken that. And the NPV that it will fetch us is 4 lakh 40,000. So we have taken that. Now the third, 13 plus 7, we have already spent 20 lakhs. So I can only spend now last 10 lakhs. So now the next third rank is for project B. The outflow is 15 lakhs. Now out of that 15 lakhs, I can only spend 10 lakhs. Okay, so now this is where it is, the point comes into picture where the investments are divisible. So if it's divisible, it means that, so see, I will be selecting project B. Okay, but I can only fetch another 10 lakhs from it. Okay, in total B ka outflow is 15 lakhs, but we can only use 10 lakhs out of that. Why? Because we only have 30 lakhs with us. So I can only make an investment of 30 lakhs, and I need to find the total NPV from investing 30 lakhs. So how to get this value of B? Very simple. For getting the NPV of B, we just have to do a small cross multiplication, that for 15 lakhs it was giving us an NPV of 4 lakhs. So for 10 lakhs it is how much? That's it. So we will cross multiply and we will get the value as, your X is equal to 2,66,667. That's it. So we will use this value here, 2,66,667. Okay. Now that's it. We just added up and that's my final NPV value. Okay. So this is our best way of investing 30 lakhs, which will fetch us 14 lakhs 6,667 rupee. That's the maximum NPV that you can get when the projects are divisible. So divisible means this part, where in the last you can only you can use only a bit of amount, but the outlay is a huge amount. So we'll have to cross multiply and get the final value. Okay, so this is when the projects are divisible. Now let us see what if the projects are not divisible. So if the projects are indivisible, Okay, if the projects are indivisible, it means now this is like, uh, trial and error basis पे. So we'll have to take various, we'll have to make various combination. I cannot divide them, so I'll have to take the whole amount of outflow in order to get those answers. Okay, so see how we can do. We cannot divide them. So what we will be doing here is, so first of all we'll make a small table in which we'll be doing the workings. It will be similar to this only, but the only thing is alternatives will be different in this case. Okay, so we will have columns as NPV. We will have NPV ka column. We will have outflow, and we'll have various projects ka column. So our columns will be projects. We'll have outflow. So we'll write here as cash outflow, and we will have the formula, the value of NPV here. Okay, now look at this very carefully. Yeah, I just need projects and we need the outflow, so I'll just taking the value here. It's the same values are given in the question also. Okay, now look at this very carefully. I can make investment only up to 30 lakhs. So I'll have to take various combinations so that my spending is 30 lakhs, and I'll have to see the NPV should be maximum. Okay, so now check this first option. A is 8 lakhs, B is 15 lakhs, the outflow, and C is 7 lakhs. So 8 plus 15 plus 7 is 30 lakhs. So what if I take the combination of A, B and C? 8 plus 15 plus 7 is 30 lakhs. Okay, and the NPV that I can fetch from taking these three projects will be 4 and 4, 8 and 2, 10 lakh 40,000. Okay, that's my first alternative. I'll have to take all various alternatives which are available so that I can maximize my NPV. What if I take now I take some other option? So because if I've taken ABC, what if I've taken another value? If I take A, C and D. Okay, so let's say if I take A, C and D, A is 8 lakhs, C is 7 lakhs, so that's 15, and D is 13, so that will become 28 lakhs ka investment. Now when I add those three NPVs, so I will get 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 7, 13 lakhs, and 40,000, so 13 lakh 40,000. What if I take another combination? If I take the combination of B, C, see B and C will give me 22. I can't take D along with, because it will go beyond my 30. So what if I take B and C only? So 7 and 15 and 7 lakh will give you 22 lakhs, and the return which will give me will be 8 lakh 40,000. What if I take the another combination of B and D, 15 and 13, that is again 28 lakhs. 4 and 7 will give you 11 lakhs. Okay, if any other more suggestions are there, so let's say if I take any other one, if I take A, C and D, I have taken A, B, C I have taken, B, C, D cannot be taken because it goes beyond. A and D, let's say if I take one last one, A and D, so we have 13 and 8 lakhs, that will give you 21 lakhs, and 7 plus 2, 9 lakh will be my NPV. So let's say these are all the variations I could have taken. So from this, now even if I go for any other, I don't think we'll be able to find any other alternative. If I even take C and D, okay, if I take C and D alone, which is 7 and 3, which is 20 lakhs. Okay, so if I even take those 20 lakhs, I will get 7 and that's 11 lakh 40,000 as my NPV. So once I have made various alternatives, I have to choose the one which is giving me the highest NPV. So if I look carefully, 13 lakh 40,000 is the highest, okay, taking A, C and D into consideration. So my final conclusion, I can give that company should invest in project A, C and D because it gives them the highest NPV. Okay, so this is how you'll have to solve the problem sum where they're asking you to find the best alternative under capital rationing when the projects are divisible and when the projects are not divisible. Okay, I hope everyone have understood. This is the very first type of sum where they had given us the outflow and inflow in the question. Okay, so we had to find NPV, we ranked them, we got the value. Similarly, in the second case, in indivisibility, we have to take various alternative, check the outflow with the NPV. The best NPV gives will be the selected investment strategy. Okay, so with that, this particular sums comes to an end. Now we will jump to the second type where instead of outflow, if they are giving you some other thing, let us see how to solve that part. Okay, now let us read the next question. The total budget for the company is rupees 20 lakhs and the projects have been ranked in the order of profitability. They are giving you the projects, they are giving you the cost. Cost is nothing but outflow, outlay, and profitability index has been given to us. Calculate the cash inflow of each of the projects, that is PV, and the NPV of each of the projects, and which projects should be undertaken by the company in order to maximize the NPV under capital rationing, assuming that each project is indivisible as well as divisible. Okay, we will be solving in both the methods here. So now let us see how to solve. First we will be taking up if the projects are divisible. Okay, so what we'll do here is first we'll give the heading as if number 1, if the projects are divisible. Okay, so if the projects are divisible, okay, we'll make the columns first. So again in this, now there will be little different columns because I'll have to find here. Okay, in the previous sum PV was directly given, here PV is not given, so we'll have to find PV. So we will make some columns here. Let us see how we go about with the columns. Okay, so I'll have first of all the projects which are given to me, various projects are there. The cost or outflow is given to me. Okay, they have given me the value of PI. I have to find the present value. Once I find the present value, I need to find the NPV and then I can rank them. Okay, so what I'll write here is, this is my project, so I'll write here project. Various projects are there. Okay, we have cash outflow, so I'll write here cash outflow. We have profitability index, so I'll write here as PI. We will have to find cash inflow. And once we find cash inflow, we need to find NPV and then I can rank them. Okay, now projects there are many projects, so M, N, O, P, Q and R. Okay, if you look in the outflow in the question, they are giving you 6 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 7, 2, 5 and 13. Profitability index is 1.5, 1.25, 1.20, 1.15, 1.10 and 1.40. Now in order to find cash inflow, okay, remember this. Okay, let's say if your cash outflow is A and PI is B, your inflow will be A multiplied by B. Okay, so when you multiply cash outflow with your profitability index, you get your cash inflow. So you remember this formula. So 6 into 1.5 will give you 9, 6.25, 8.40, 2.30, 5.50 and 18.20. Got it? Now once you get that, we need to find our NPV. For NPV the formula is very simple. It will, suppose this is your step number C, so that will be cash inflow minus cash outflow. So C minus A, I can keep that as, so 9 minus 6 is 3 lakhs. Remember everything is in lakhs. Okay, this entire sum is based in lakhs. So 6.25 minus 5 will be 1.25. Next is 1.40, 0.30, 3, 0, 0.50 and 5.20. Now based on the values that we have got, let us start ranking them. So the highest value which I can see here is 5, so I'll rank number 1. The next is, after 5.2 comes 3, so I'll rank this as 2. Next is 1.4, rank number 3. 1.25, rank number 4. Then 0.5, rank number 5, and 0.3 is rank number 6. This is our ranks. Now based on the ranks, now we can write calculation of NPV. Okay, remember in the question they are giving you that the total budget for the company is 20 lakhs. So we have to now, based on the ranks which we have got, we'll have to select those investment up to 20 lakhs, okay, to maximize our NPV. Okay, so we'll have projects, we have cash outflow, and we'll have NPV. Now rank 1 was project R. The outflow for the project is 13 lakhs. But out of 20 lakhs, 13 lakhs is already been used. So, and the NPV for which is 5.20. Okay, so I have another 7 lakhs which I can invest. Second project is project M. Okay, costing already 6 lakhs. So already a project M costing 6 lakhs and the NPV is 3. So I'll just write 3.00. So 13 plus 6, 19 lakhs is already been used. I can only use now last 1 lakh. The next rank is rank O or project O. The outflow is 7 lakhs. But I can only use 1 lakh because total fund that the company has is only 20 lakhs. Okay. So now again we'll have to find the NPV. So for O I can write here. For 7 lakhs, the NPV that we were earning was 1.40. So for 1 lakh it is how much? So we will cross multiply this. So 1 into 1.4 divided by 7, we will get it as 0.2. So I'll write it here as x is 0.2. So I'll write the value as x is 0.20. So finally we add up 5.2 plus 3 lakh plus 0.2 will give you 8.4 lakhs. So my NPV is 8.4 lakhs. Okay, when we are using the method of projects which are divisible. So project R, M and O can be used to get a maximum of 8.4 lakh NPV. This is when the projects are divisible. What if projects are indivisible? So let us see now how to solve that. If the projects are indivisible, how to solve it? Okay, again our columns will be calculation of NPV based. The second table how we had the similar columns we'll have. Now since there are a lot of alternatives available here, okay, we'll just make a longer okay. So here again now we have projects, we'll have cash outflow, and we'll have the NPV. Now let us start. Okay, so remember we only have to take projects, the names, the outflows and the NPV, and we'll have to now use such kind of combination which can maximize our profit. But the only thing, remember, we cannot go beyond 20 lakhs. Okay. So chalo, let us try finding out various alternatives. Okay, let us see. So always first try using the highest maximum NPV. Now remember R fetch me the highest NPV. Okay, so R is the highest and M is the second highest. But 13 plus 6 will become 19 lakhs. So let us start with that. So what if I take project M, number 1, project M and R. The total outflow is 13 plus 6, which is 19 lakhs. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting 8.20 ka NPV. Okay. Let us try with something else now. If 13 plus 5 is 18 plus 2 is 20. So I can take PQR giving me 20 lakhs. P, Q and R. Okay. and the total NPV I can get is 5.2 plus 0.5 plus 0.3, so that will give you 6 NPV of 6.00. Okay, chalo. So next alternative, let us take another one. If I take M, N and O, so that will be 6 plus 5 plus 7, that can and I can even add, it's 18 lakhs, so I can even add P in that to make it 20. Okay, so what if I take MNOP, 6 plus 5 12, 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 7 18, 18 plus 2 20. If I take those four alternatives, I'll get 3 plus 1.25 plus 1.4 plus 0.3, which will give you 5.95. Till now the first one is is on the higher side. Chalo, next alternative, let us make another alternative here. What if I take NOPQ? So let's see that. So if I take N12 and 17 19, yes, I can take that NOPQ. So that will be 5 plus 7 plus 2 plus 5, which comes to 19 lakhs. And the total will be 1.25, 1.4, 1.3, 1.5, which comes to 3.45. Okay, and other than that, if I take any other variations, I don't think which will go beyond 6 also. M, I can go with N, and no, that will also give me the lesser value. If I take N and R, N and R together is 13 plus 5, which gives me 18 lakhs. Okay, but 5 6, I'll get 6.45, which is less than the very first alternative that we had got of 8.20. So even if I try for any other, I don't think we will be getting anything which is beyond 8.2 lakhs. Okay, so here our highest NPV is 8.2 and the project that we selected was MNR. So I can give a final conclusion stating that. So we can write a final conclusion as the company will maximize its NPV by undertaking project M and R when the projects are indivisible. Okay, so this is how you all have to solve the sum if the sum is projects are divisible and indivisible when profitability index is given. Okay, now question number 3C reads as Sheep Limited is considering the following projects. PQRST, there are 5 different projects having different outlay, and the NPVs are given. The total funds available is 50 lakhs. Determine the optimal combination of projects, assuming that the projects are divisible. Okay, they are asking you to find various combinations so that what, as you say now, your optimal solution should be optimal enough that you have the highest profitability in that. Okay, so now let us see how to solve such kind of sums. Okay, now in order to solve such kind of sum, remember what we'll do first. Okay, first always we need to make a table where we will rank them. So what I'll do here is I'm just making a small I'll make a table from the data which they have already given to us. Okay, from the data that they have already given to us, from that data we'll note down basically the same data, but we'll just try ranking them first. Now they have given you project outlay and NPV, and we have to rank them as per NPV. Okay, so I'll just make a small table first here, which will have basically the names of the project, the outlays, the NPV, and the ranks. Okay, so now what I'll do here is I'll note down projects. Project का names are P, Q, R, S and T. We have outlay. The values are 30 lakhs, 20 lakhs. The first one is 30 lakhs. 3, 4, 5, 6. Next is 20 lakhs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next is 18 lakhs. 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16 lakhs. 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 14 lakhs. 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The NPVs which are given to us are 5 lakhs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 7 lakhs, and 6 lakhs. Okay, now rank them. We'll rank it as per NPV. So first rank is for 9 lakhs, second is 8 lakhs, third 7 lakhs, fourth is 6 lakhs, and fifth is 5 lakhs. So based on the ranking, okay, we will start allocating the fund so that we get the highest value. So again, now the columns, what we'll do here is, wait, I'll just close down this table, and now from here we are going to make option wise columns. Our columns will be very simple. We'll have NPV, okay, we'll have the outflow or outlay, and the projects. Okay, so I'll have your option, project, outlay, and NPV. So option number 1, I need to see, they are giving you the maximum fund which are available is only 50 lakhs, so I cannot go beyond 50 lakhs. Okay, so as per the rank, if I take the first project Q, the outlay is 20, but out of 50 lakhs, 20 lakhs has already been used up, and the NP which I will be getting is 9 lakhs. After that, second rank is R, costing 18 lakhs, 3, 4, 5, and NPV was 8 lakhs. Now remember this carefully, 20 plus 18, 38 lakhs have already been used. I can only use another 12 lakhs more. Third rank is S, but the outlay is 16 lakhs. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to take the full 16 lakhs, I'm only going to use 12 lakhs. Reason, I cannot go beyond 50 lakhs. Now very simple, when the outlay was 16 lakhs, the NPV was 7 lakhs. Okay, so for 12 lakhs it is how much? So basically we just have to cross multiply. Okay, so when it is 16 k, it is 7 lakhs. So for 12 lakhs it is how much? So it will be basically I'll do the working here. It will be 12 lakhs into 7 lakhs, okay, divided by 16 lakhs after cross multiplying. Okay, so you get the value as when you cross, you get the value as 5 lakhs. Okay, 5 lakh 25,000. Yep, so that's 5 lakh 25. I'll just cancel it. This is 5 lakh 25,000. When I total it up, my total NPV comes to 22 lakhs 25,000. This is using the first option. Now let us try using some other option just to see which value is the higher value. Okay, so now instead of Q, okay, what if I go the other, I'll try with something else. Let's say if I don't use the first value, okay, first rank, and I go jump to the second rank onwards. Okay, so let's say if I jumble it somewhere else, okay, get in something else, because T has not been used till now. So what if I instead of Q, if I go with RST and then try taking some value from some other direction. Okay, so let's say if I take first is R, from R I will use 18 lakhs, NPV is 8 lakhs. So we can go with any option. Okay, you can jumble up the option, try whichever value, so you can solve it twice, thrice. Okay, and the one which gives you the highest value will be your final answer. Let's say next one is S, which I take it as 16 lakhs, which is 7 lakhs. So 18, 28, 34. Okay, remember the first is 18 lakhs plus 16 lakhs plus, if I use another 14 lakhs, I will have 48 lakhs. So yes, I'll take this 14 lakhs, which gives you NPV of 6 lakhs. Now this is 48, I need 2 more lakhs from somewhere. So what if I use the first value? Okay, in order to I'll use the value of Q to get 2 lakhs, because it has the highest NPV. So for 20, if it is 9 lakhs, for 2 lakhs it is how much? Okay, cross multiply. For 20 it is 9, for 2 it is how much? So it will be 2 lakh into 9 lakh divided by 20 lakh, which comes to 90,000. When I add up, it will become 15, 21 lakh 90,000. This is total 50 lakhs. Remember, this is my first option. This was my second option. This is 22 lakh 25,000. This is 21. This is lesser. Let's say if you go for one more, we use one more option. Okay. Now, if I use Q, which is 20 lakhs, okay, which was giving me 9 lakhs. What if I use R? Or let's say we QR to I've already used. What if I use the opposite way? I use first S, which gave me 16 lakhs and 7 lakh ka NPV, and then I take R after that, because R has total of 18 lakh, but I need now only 34 is already done, so I need only 14 lakhs from R. So if I cross multiply again, for 18 if it was 8 lakh, for 14 it is how much? You cross multiply, I got the value as 6,22,222. When I added up, because this became total 50 lakhs. Okay, we added up, we got this value as 22 lakh 22,222. Okay, so now from all the three options, the highest value that we got was from the first option itself, because we went as per the ranking base there. So therefore right here, option 1 is the best. Then we should go with option 1. Now question number 3b reads out as HD Limited furnishes the following information. Investment limit is rupees 70 lakhs, meaning that is the limit which you cannot cross. Project PQRS is given, outlays are given, NP is also directly given. Project Q and R are mutually exclusive, meaning they cannot come together. Okay, none of the project can be delayed or undertaken more than once, so no repetition is allowed. Suggest the most feasible combination. Okay, now whenever such kind of question is given, now always we will assume that the projects are in, whenever they tell you no, they are exclusive, mutually exclusive and all. So always remember, we should assume that they are indivisible. So first I will write here, assume that projects are indivisible. Okay, if the projects are indivisible, okay, now we'll start with various options. Option 1, okay, columns will be like, we'll have the projects, we'll have the initial outlay, and we'll have the NPV. Okay, so I'll just make a column kind of. Okay, this is like my first option. So under our first option, always try picking up those projects which gives you the highest NPV, but also consider the price in it, the investment factor. Now the entire, if you see in all the 4 projects, project P has the highest NPV. So what if I'm using project P? The outlay is 50 lakhs and the NPV is 20 lakhs. But out of 70 lakhs, 50 lakhs is already been used. So now I'll have to find out I have to make a combination with something which does not crosses 70 lakh basically. So what if I take P and Q? Q is outlay is 10 lakh and NPV what they're getting is 9. Okay. If I take up any more project, it will become more than 70, which cannot happen basically. So basically this is 60 lakhs and I'll be getting 29 lakh ka NPV here under my first option. If I choose a second option, let's say let's say I take R and S. R is 35, S is 32, which gives you 7.2 and 6.4. The total goes to 67 lakhs, and this will become 7.2 plus 6.4, which gives you 13.6 ka NPV. If I go for another option, let's say if I can make up any other option along with it. Let's say if I take QR, if I take QRS, that goes above 70. So let's say if I take QNR, but now see, I cannot take QNR because they told you QNR are mutually exclusive. So basically, if I join with any other, so if I take QNS, so that can happen. So I'll take now QNS. Q is 10, S is 32, the total of which is only 42. And this is 9 and S is 6.4. So 9 plus 6.4 is 15.4. But again, it cannot. So these are the only three options which we can find feasible enough. Okay. So if I check from the three, which is the best one? The highest NPV is only in option 1. Therefore, I'll write here. Therefore, option 1 is best and should be selected. That's it. Okay, very simple sum. 70 lakh was the limit, so we do not have to cross more than 70 lakhs. Okay, and see that the highest NPV gets rewarded. Okay, so this was question number 3B. Okay, so I hope everyone have understood that.